let's be having you. Boom chickity chanka, how's it going everybody? It's the Flying Pig here on Flying Pig United with another cheeky little video for you. This is the latest Manchester United daily news, transfer news, all the latest gossip, rumours, and everything to do with Manchester United, basically. All the latest goings on at the football club. I hope you're all doing good tonight. What's going on, guys? We've got Josh Drain in here. How you going, Josh? Berber, Alex Rincon, Aaron Homeyard, Man United 001, Aaron Admenon. Who else has we got in here? There's Mikhail, Alex Rinconator, Man United. Hey, it's great to see you all in here, guys. Thank you very much for joining us before we've even got going here. Much love to the Bacon Brigade. Let's talk about the latest stuff then. So Manchester United, of course, are going to be parting ways with Timothy Fosu-Mensah, lads and lasses. He is on his way out the football club, and I don't know if you saw it earlier, but there was an emotional farewell between the two. The player and a couple of his teammates there, Eric Bailly and Paul Pogba, on a video embracing Timothy Fosu-Mensah because, you know, an emotional goodbye. Bailly's given him a big old big brother hug, to be fair. And, you know, he's going to Bayer Leverkusen for an undisclosed fee, having made 30 appearances for Manchester United. So Timothy Fosu-Mensah is going, he is leaving Manchester United. Was going to be a Bayer Leverkusen player, lads and lasses. It's a shame, 23 years of age. You know, he's surplus to requirements, really. His last game he played in was a 2-1 defeat against Istanbul Basaksehir in the Champions League in November. You know, he's obviously a good part of the team here. Look, you can see the camaraderie between the likes of Fosu-Mensah, Pogba and Bailly. Pogba calls Fosu-Mensah my brother from another mother. Blessings to you, bro. So, look, they're obviously going to miss this lad. And he's going out the club. So I just wanted to kick off the video with the news that Fosu-Mensah is leaving Manchester United and is joining Bayer Leverkusen. We already know that anyway. How are we all doing? Oliver Jones. Yes, I am, dude. Dylan Gill, what's going on? Rosh Mano, Abbas Essie. How are we all doing tonight? Thank you very much for getting in here, everyone. Do us a favour if you're just joining us. Smash a thumbs up on the video. Give it a share on social media if you can. That would be bloody epic of you. Thank you very, very much. Hello, Josh Drain. Kayam says, Ollie said transfers are unlikely. Absolutely keeping his cards close to his chest. We'll see what happens. I mean, look, I still think there's the emphasis for United right now to get a couple of key players in. But yeah, I mean, we're going to talk about the major Manchester United transfer news. Not much major news to do with transfers for United tonight in terms of players going in. To be brutally honest with you, there's a couple of little links we'll talk about, but you're right, Kayam. It's quiet times for Manchester United at this moment in time, which sort of pisses me off, to be honest with you guys. We are top of the league. I said we are top of the league. We're top of the league, lads and lasses, right now. Get in there, my son, by the way. Come on! Get in there, my son! Top of the freaking league, 3 points above the Scousieries. It's fantastic to see. Do you know what? It's amazing, isn't it? I think it's just like such euphoria that I'm feeling right now surrounding Manchester United. We haven't had this feeling since the Fergie days, you know, and it's not like, oh, we're definitely going to go on and win the league, but we're building for the future. We're currently top of the league, a few points out of the league, Liverpool, etc., and we're top of the league, guys. So we've got to be happy with what's going on. We go into that game against Liverpool on Sunday with every opportunity to go in 6 points top of the league as well. So now would be a key time for the board to go out there and just add 1 or 2 key players to them. It's not much of a gamble, really. Yes, okay, there's not much money floating around the club or in football in general at the moment, but I certainly think that if they were just to go and spend a little bit of money and stop being a bunch of absolute bloody melters, then they could actually really cement our charge at the title here. And that's what it's all about, guys. Having a bloody title charge this season. Solskjaer's got us in the position already. We should respect and honour him, in my opinion, by giving him a couple of key players that he could do with right now. But it doesn't really look like it's going to happen. I hear you, man. Chip Douglas, Eamon Barrett, how's it going? Hey, we got a £10 super chat here from Palmarius. Thank you very, very much, Palmarius, my son. He says, hey, Pig, it's my birthday and I'm feeling generous. Thanks for keeping us all sane during the pandemic with all the content. Top of the league. Palmarius, thank you so much, mate, for that lovely super chat there, man. And absolutely, same goes out to you guys who get in here and keep me sane during this bloody gashtastic pandemic and lockdown. I hope everybody who is watching this right now is okay. And, you know, get in here anytime you're lonely or whatever. We'll keep you company on the Flying Pig United YouTube channel. Absolutely. Thank you so much. And can everybody please do us a massive favour as well by wishing Palmarius a very happy birthday. Stick a birthday cake emoji in the live chat and some balloons. Palmarius, much love. Thank you so much for that, mate. And happy bloody birthday to you. Get in there. Right then, I'm just going to get into the latest sort of news, and then I will get into the comments section and speak to all you legends. Primot, how you doing? Kyan's in here, you legend. G-Wolf United. Oh, Josh Drain, Gary Finnegan, Bell6891, Adam Talk Sports. Thank you everyone for joining us tonight. Smash that thumbs up on the video. Give it a share on social media as well. Right then, let's get into the first major news of the evening then, other than Fosu-Mensah obviously departed Manchester United. So there is some serious weight behind some stories in regards to Jesse Lingard departing the football club. He's been linked to Nice tonight over in France, and apparently this is what's being reported by various different sources, including Sky Sports here. Jesse Lingard's representatives have held initial discussions with Nice over a loan move, with an official approach expected in the next week. Manchester United have yet to decide whether to allow Lingard to leave in the transfer window. His current contract runs until the summer of 2022. So look, I think it's the end of the day. It's the end of the road for Lingard at United. I think we all can agree that. Smash a 1 in the live chat if you think it's just curtains and the end for Jesse Lingard and he should go. Smash a 1 in the live chat. We saw him the other day, didn't we? Was it in the FA Cup against Watford? And he was pretty gash-tastic, to be honest. You're coming up against championship standard players. It's an opportunity for him to stand out. Okay, I get he hasn't played a lot of football recently. He's not played a ton of football to be able to really be in the best of form, or even, conditioning wise and that kind of thing, match sharpness. But even so, you're supposed to be a seasoned Premier League player, 27 years of age, in your peak, with something to fight for in the side as well. And unfortunately, he was just a complete passenger in that game. Probably the worst player on the pitch. So maybe that's a bit harsh, but it's just how I see it. For somebody that has come through our academy and has had season after season after season to get to this point where he's in his prime, and for his prime to be so damn gash-tastic just winds me up. And he was pretty awful in that game, and I don't think Solskjaer wants to use him anymore at all. We saw a little while ago, a few months ago, Solskjaer just went, nah mate, that's it, you ripped off the pitch, I'm never using you again. And he basically hasn't done for a good few months, hasn't used Jesse Lingard at all really. He played him the other day, wasn't rewarded by his selection at all. So yeah, I think now is the time that Jesse Lingard leaves Manchester United and goes on to try and find pastures new. It'll be good for his own career anyway, because he's not getting any game time at United. Like, what's the point of being here if you're Jesse Lingard, mate? Just to go, cool, and just be a little pigeon. No, that's not good. You're just wasting your talents there, because he is a good player. He's not like he's an absolutely awful player. We've seen him do some good bits, scoring in FA Cup finals, things like that spring to mind. He's a good standard player, but he's not going to get involved with the first team at Manchester United, nor should he, because he's ultimately not good enough for our squad, let alone the first team. So Jesse Lingard, see you later on, son. No one gives a no, that's harsh, but look, he's been a long time player for us, and unfortunately he's never lived up to it. Now's the time for him to go. So Nice are being linked as one of the favoured destinations over in France. Apparently Inter Milan have also recently been linked with a loan move, but according to Sky Sports News, Nice are firmly in the hunt for the attacker's signature. The report claims Lingard's representatives have held discussions with the League One side, and an official approach from Adrian Ursia's side is expected next week. The Englishman, who has a contract at Old Trafford until summer 2022, scored 33 times and registered 20 assists in 210 outings for the 20-time English champion. So that's actually, stats-wise, I mean, they're pretty gash-tastic, but actually up until a point, his stats were pretty good. It's only really the last sort of 2 or 3 years that he's really been gash. He was actually, when he first sort of came into the side and was used, like by Jose and stuff, he was registering a decent number of assists and stuff like that at the time. But he's just shite, isn't he, unfortunately? So yeah, let me just dip into the comment section and see what you guys think about this. Yes, Wiggy and Gary Finnegan and Adam Talk Sports and Miz 528 and Palmeiras and John O'Denton and Knock Fernie and Primot, and everyone thinks it's curtains for Jesse Lingard at Manchester United, unfortunately, because he's just shit, isn't he? Talk MU says 1, definitely. Eamon Barrett, space in your face. Dizzy Red Devil. John O'Denton. Everybody's saying 1 here. It's the end for Jesse Lingard. So I think that tells you the story, really. Sometimes when you talk about players, which we'll talk about some players later on, there's a bit of polarity on the fan base. There's a bit of a split in terms of who thinks this player's good enough for the job, who thinks they're not good enough for the job, i.e. Pogba's a great example. There'll be probably 50% of fans right now saying, no, look what he's doing recently, he's good, he could turn the corner, he could commit to United. I want to stick with him. And there's be 50% of fans saying, no, look at what his agent antics and all that stuff and his performances over 4 years, no, sell him. Like, there'll be a big split. But with this one, everybody can agree Jesse Lingard's an absolute shite bag. Hey, Alex Rincon, how are you doing tonight as well, my good sir? What's crack-a-lacking, dude? What's crack-a-lacking? Yeah, so what about Lingard's potential, says Vale fan? Well, there you go. He's got all the potential in the world, doesn't he, at 27 years of age? You bring up a good point. I mean, he has had a lot of potential. He still has a bit of potential, but it's not at Manchester United. And, you know, obviously people make a joke about that, about Jesse having potential, and he's one of the brightest young prospects in English football and all this. Because he does look really young, and he is, you know, he's got young characteristics about, he's got young character, to be fair. He seems like he messes around, he's silly. You know, there's nothing wrong with that, but he definitely comes across as younger than his years. He's actually 27. He's actually a 27-year-old man, believe it or not. Meow. Beans, and all that. You know, he is actually a grown man. But anyway, he will be leaving the club some point now. I don't know whether it's going to be end of the contract, end of the season, or in this January transfer window, but the reports at the moment are heavily linking Jesse Lingard to a move away on loan to French outfit Nice. And there's also other sides that are being bandied around as being potentially interested in him as well. So quite interesting. Just so you know, the actual window is open until the 1st of February, the winter window. So hopefully, you know, there's some movement between now and then, both for players coming in and players going out. There's also a couple of other players from Manchester United that are being heavily linked with moves away, which we'll get onto next. Marcos Rojo is close to leaving Manchester United this month. Cruz Azul over in Mexico are now apparently in for the defender, 30-year-old Rojo. They've opened talks for the defender's arrival. That's all there is to really say about that right now. But they're the second. There's another club in Latin America, Boca Juniors, of course, in Argentina, who are also interested in signing him. So just a little bit of an update on Marcos Rojo. Supposedly Cruz Azul from Mexico are also interested in bringing Marcos Rojo into their side. And the Argentine media have been pushing the Boca Juniors sort of story, but also suggesting that they don't really want to spend the amount of money on him that Manchester United, would want, basically, or in terms of the contract and the amount of money, because he's on a huge amount of money. So we'll see what happens there. We'll see what happens there in regards to Marcos Rojo. But does anybody really care? You know, does anybody really care? Like Marcos Rojo, sorry to say, he's been here a long time now, and he has had he is. If I was going into a bar fight and I had to choose a five-a-side team out of the players, I mean, he'd probably be in there. But other than that, I just don't really think he offers that much to Manchester United. He's a tough bloke. He's a good character, but at the end of the day, he's just not really good enough, and he's never really staked a claim in United's starting 11 really ever. Romero out too, says Vale fan. Absolutely, my friend. So thank you very much for getting on to the next one. Sergio Romero is in discussion with Valencia. This is what's being reported by a few different media outlets. You know, take it with a pinch of salt, but it's understood that he's in discussion currently with Valencia. And there's also an interest for him personally to potentially return to Argentina. So there's, like we mentioned, Boca Juniors, a couple of other clubs that might just be interested in bringing Sergio Romero back to Argentina. Sheffield United is another possibility from what we understand, but I mean, these are just some random links. They've also been linked to a bunch of our other players as well, Sheffield United, so it's no surprise there. People like Lingard is also being linked to Sheffield United as a potential loan move. We've talked about that previously. Also, Brandon Williams is also linked to Sheffield United as on a potential loan move this window. So there's a few different loan move options that could happen right now for players going out. Yeah, Knock Fernie says, screw Cruz Azul. It's all about Chivas. Well, fair enough. I like a little bit of Monterrey, to be fair, mate. I like Monterrey. You know why? Because I like Monterrey Jack Cheddar or whatever it is, mate. I'm a cheese fiend. But it's not as good as English cheddar or anything. But anyway. Rojo is hard as Fook, says Chip Douglas. Yes, Chip. To be fair, he is pretty tasty. He definitely seems like somebody can handle himself. He's just like a tough Argentinian sort of street kind of guy, really, isn't he? Who's awesome at football. He's pretty good at football anyway. Oh dear. Oh my goodness me. What the hell is that all about? Mods, please deal with that. Please deal with that. £5 super chat there from somebody we're not going to mention. You what, mate? You freaking what, mate? You what, mate? Don't fix it for me, you freaking... You what? Anyway, no. Thank you very much, Palmerius, for deleting that message. That cost you £5, but, fair enough. You got your moment in the sun from beyond the grave there, you sicko. Anyway, aged old cheddar, says Primot. St. Joseph in the house comments, Lingard is a legend, pig goat. Something like that. Thank you very much, Alex Rincon. He says, like the video. Yes, if you just joined us, hit that thumbs up on the video as well, lads and lasses. Anyway, let's get on to the rest of the stories that I want to cover. Okay, so that's in regards to the couple of players going out. Sergio Romero links, Brandon Williams links, Jesse Lingard, strong links. And it's not just Lingard to Nice that is on the agenda as well, or Inter. There is a bunch of other different links available for him at the moment. So it's understood that there's lots of interest for Jesse Lingard, even more than the papers are actually reporting. France, Germany, Italy, lots of different teams in different nations are apparently wanting to sign Jesse Lingard. So that's quite interesting. In regards to Manchester United signing players on loan, because there's a couple of players that are linked to Manchester United, maybe in terms of a loan move. Fabrizio Romano came out in the Here We Go podcast today and just simply said that Manchester United are not interested in signing players on loan, as it is not in their policy to let players come and become good and then go back to their parent club and be forced to pay £80 million for the player. So this is another, same sort of thing that happened with Sergio Reguilon. When we were linked to Reguilon, obviously there was some sort of a loan basis or a buyback basis there. We weren't interested. Same sort of thing happened with Erling Haaland. I think it was reported at the time that Manchester United bottled out of that deal with Erling Haaland and let him go to Dortmund simply because of a future buyback clause or something like that. So yeah, I would say that's in keeping with what's going on with Manchester United's policy. I don't see anybody coming in on loan to Manchester United in this transfer window. I just want to I'll touch upon this, lads and lasses, because it's an interesting debate point. But I just want to say at the top of this, by the way, that I do think this is absolutely bollocks. But in the same way that Laurent Blanc would have been a great signing for us, this would be a absolutely colossal signing for us. But at the same time, it's not going to happen. But it is being talked about in the press. Like, there's lots of stories going around there to do with Sergio Ramos potentially being a target for Manchester United, lads and lasses. So let's just talk about that for a second. Josh Drain, how you doing tonight? Thank you very much for sending the 99p super sticker over there with the googly eyes dollar signs. Get in there, my son. Thank you very much, Josh Drain, for your support there, lad. Anyway, Sergio Ramos, it's not going to happen, my friends. It's a load of bollocks. That's been talked about. I think that's bollocks because I just don't think it's in keeping with Manchester United's transfer policy right now. I don't really see him leaving Madrid anyway in the summer, even though he is being linked away. His contract is expiring. I think they'll work something out there in regards to Sergio Ramos, to be fair, lads and lasses. But what I want to know is, if Sergio Ramos was available on a short-term deal, something like the Cavani deal, would you want him at Manchester United? He is a bit of a liability in terms of red cards. He is 34 now. He's coming to the end of his career. But in terms of physically, he's in such fantastic shape. I think he could go on until he's 38, 39, 40, really, to a good standard. And what he brings you is intensity, leadership, and quality, and I mentioned about a bit of a liability. Well, good. We need a little bit of some hotheads in there, to be fair. Yes, Solskjaer99 comments and says, I would love Ramos at United. Me too. That's the sort of player that we could really look to get into for a short-term fix to sort our backline out, to be fair. If it was possible, it would be brilliant. Palmeiras says, Ramos is the shithouse we need, to be honest. Never going to happen, though. I feel exactly the same as you. It's never going to happen. There'll probably be a couple of other clubs that would be way more likely to get Sergio Ramos than us right now. And I think the most likely thing to happen is he just signs a new deal at Real Madrid. He's such a big player for them. He's won everything with them. I just don't see it happening. But to entertain the idea, I would definitely love to see him in a red shirt. I'm not going to lie, just for a year or two. I agree with you, Palmeiras. He's exactly the sort of shithouse that we need in this side, Gary Finnegan says he's 35 years old, and I think the league would be way too fast for him. Very interesting, very interesting. I mean, in respects to him, though, he is very physically good. He is quick. He's not like a PK slow type player. He is quite a quick player. I know what you're saying. And he's getting older. He's getting older, and his talents are going to start dwindling and diminishing a little bit. But I just think, wow, he's got such good history and pedigree. If the opportunity presented itself, United should go and do it. But there's a bunch of other players United should go and get in terms of experience that might be available. But we probably won't, because it seems like we changed our transfer policy and we're not just going out there signing big name players for big name money, big marquee signings anymore. Apart from the Cavani deal, he was on a free. Sergio Ramos could potentially be on a free as well. To be fair, we'd have to wait till the summer to get him, but that could actually be possible. But David Alaba, for instance, is another great option for us. We're not really linked favourably, realistically, to getting him. He's linked to many other clubs that he's more realistically going to go to before United. Same goes with Sergio Ramos here. But yeah, he would absolutely be brilliant, wouldn't he? I would love it. I would love it. We're red, just like his card says, not 30. Yeah, he does get sent off a lot, Ramos. Ramos would also bring goals, says Sergio C. Respect, yeah. Respect, and he is good with it. He does take the penalties and shit like that as well, doesn't he? Fergie99 says, yeah, because he will kick Salah all over the pitch and make him cry again. Exactly. I would love it, but it's not very realistically going to happen. John Hanratty says Ramos transfer would never happen. I agree, yeah. We're not going to pay him the amount of money weekly that it would need to take, but that's what we should go and do if it was available, which it does seem like he might be edging for a way out the door at Madrid, but maybe not. Mike Kennedy thinks Phil Jones is better than Ramos. Solskjaer99 says, what's happened with Alaba? Well, Alaba is heavily linked to a move to Spain. He's not realistically going to go anywhere else, it seems like. So he's got his heart set on a move to play in La Liga. But you never know. I mean, Manchester United should be going for him, but we're just not. I would have loved him at United when he was younger. Not now, though. In terms of passion, he would fit perfect. Absolutely agree with you, Gary Finnegan. He is a little bit older, but I actually think that if you look at him physically, I think he could do it at the top level for another couple of seasons. I'm not going to lie. Roshmano says 62 likes. Thank you very, very much, dude, for letting me know. Yeah, if you're just joining us, everyone, smash that like on the video. That'll give us a boost up there on YouTube. Smash the fucking like button. Give it that Roy Keane, Halfinger, Haaland treatment. And let's get into it. Oh, thank you, Rushmano. Comments, transfer, update, pig. Okay, let's have a little look. Give me a moment. So, I just wanted to talk about this as well, briefly. I will get into Matt Rushy's transfer update in a moment, but United, in regards to Manchester United potentially signing a centre-back, seeing as we're on the Sergio Ramos news at the moment, or not really news, but just bollocks rumours at the moment. There's a bit of... there's some news. Samuel Luckhurst obviously has come out and said for the MEN that United still like Rafael Varane and Deo Upamecano. Solskjaer admires Declan Rice, who can also play centre-half, but more so as a midfielder. So a couple of players that Manchester United are linked to there, according to the MEN. Rafael Varane, which again is just absolute bollocks, isn't it? That's not going to really materialise. We wouldn't be prepared to go and spend the money and invest and pay the weekly wages right now. I just don't think for somebody like that. Deo Upamecano, we've discussed this ad nauseum, but we should discuss it a little bit more because this guy needs to be a red. Come on, United, just go and get him now. Yes, he's got a release clause that comes into effect in the summer for 42 mil. There's going to be a host of clubs lining up for him then. If we want to get him now and beat everyone to the punch, we should go and pay a few extra million right now, convince RB Leipzig to part ways. That's my personal opinion. Smash a 1 in the live chat if you want to see Deo Upamecano come to United in this goddamn window. Is that too much to ask? I mean, I don't understand that. It's like if he's got, like, there's a lot of teams don't want to sell players halfway through the season. Completely understand. But if they weigh it up, if they're losing out on a player for 42 million in the summer and they can get, say, 55, 60 million euros for him right now, and United just have to pay a premium in order to get our man right now who can help us between now and the end of the season, but also to beat out all those teams in the summer that would be lining up to sign him, then we should bloody well do that. Thank you, Shazad Ahmed and Adam Talk Sports, Primot, Gary Finnegan, Mikhail Kramer, Shivam Kashyap, Eamon Barrett, Knock Fighting, everyone for getting those ones in the live chat there, my friends. Nice one. So yeah, Deo Upamecano, I would love to see him at the club. It's not realistically going to happen until the summer, though. That's it. United are probably not going to be doing much business in this January transfer window. So get used to the idea that Man United might not sign anyone. We've already signed Diallo. There was talks of Moises Caicedo, but we seem to be just arsing around with that one. We don't seem to be going in for him. And he seems to be heavily favoured to signing for somebody else as opposed to United right now, which is a big shame because it's a chump change. It's no money, it's no risk involved whatsoever for a good young talent who could go on and have a good career in the game. So I don't get that one. And in regards to the other players we've mentioned, Ramos not going to happen, Alaba not going to happen, Varane's not going to happen, Upamecano, there's a couple other players, Jules Koundé, you know, there's lots of players linked, Badia, Shield, but we don't seem to be going for any one of them, my friends, which is the very truly annoying thing. Eldon Mike says Phil Jones is better than Ramos. Well, he's definitely better than him in gurning departments. Bob says, sounds like a bargain, 60 million compared to Slabby Maguire. Yeah, there you go. Hey, Mrs. P. Kate Madison here had 3 lots of super noodles. Wow. What, all cooked up in the pot at the same time? Gungshi's in the house. He says, hey, pig and fellow brigadiers. What's going on there, Gungshi? I hope you're having a good evening, mate. Thank you very, very much for getting involved. So yes, in regards to that, Manchester United hopefully going to sign a centre-back in the summer. But in regards to January incomings, it's not looking too good at the moment. But of course, we will keep you updated with what's going on. But it might be a quiet January. Eric Bailly's come into prominence in the team at the right time, which is good. He seems like the player we've been missing all these years. You know, we always said this about Bailly. We've always said he's a really good player, he's a really good defender. When he came in, he was Vidic-esque for us until he got injured. And then ever since then, when he's been in and out of the team with injuries and selection and worries and trying to get that form and match sharpness back and all that kind of thing, it's not been easy for him. But I think hopefully now he's changed the corner, turned the corner. What do you guys think? Do you think Eric Bailly is good enough to be Manchester United's long-term centre-back starting in the team? I personally do, but the problem with him is you need cover. You need somebody, you've got to manage him wisely. You don't want to give him too many games. You don't want to aggravate any sort of injuries or increase. He's very injury prone. You don't want him to be in and out the side all the time. So I think he is. John O'Denton with a 1. Yeah, smash a 1 if you think Eric Bailly is up to the standard for Manchester United's long-term centre-back. Yes, says Solskjaer 1999. Diallo has arrived, says Adam Talk Sports. Yes, my son, he absolutely bloody has. Okay, so just to give you an update as well, Fosu-Mensah to Bayer Leverkusen is 100% done. It's understood he did his medical this morning and has signed his contract until June 2024 as well, just if you're getting in here, want to hear about that. Manchester United are not working on signing Dale Upamecano this month. That's what's being reported by Fabrizio Romano on the Here We Go podcast. United are among many clubs interested in signing him in the summer, though. But again, it's a disgrace. We don't seem to be going in for anybody. Romero's in talks with Valencia, as I said. Rojo understood to be a target for Cruz Azul in Mexico and potentially Boca Juniors in Argentina. So Amad Diallo, thank you so much for bringing that up there, Adam Talk Sports. New signing Amad Diallo is itching to play with Manchester United teammates for the first time after arriving at the Aon training complex on Wednesday. So he completed his transfer, obviously, from Atalanta last week. Great to get this young lad in there. He looks like a real prodigy. I mean, look, he's so young. You haven't really seen what he's capable of doing up against top-level opposition. That's always going to be a baptism of fire, so to speak. You've got to stick him in there at the deep end in a Premier League game or something and see how he gets on, you know, a la Cristiano Ronaldo against Bolton when he came on that time, you know, and see what he can do. See how he looks against Premier League opposition in a different footballing culture. But certainly, if you look at the clips and the stats and the informazione that we've got to go on from his time over at Atalanta and the youth setup and the youth league over there, he looks very, very good. He looks really talented. He's got so much skill and trickery and pace and all that sort of stuff that you would love from a real tricky winger going forward. And he's a young teenager. So in terms of potential, the sky's the limit for this guy. Now, we haven't seen enough from him to really say, is he going to be Gabriel Obertan or is he going to be Cristiano Ronaldo? Because there's a big gulf in difference there. We don't know yet. Is he going to be Obertan or is he going to be Ronaldo? Because it could happen either way. But for all the roads lead to say that he's going to be a great player. Hello, everyone getting in here just now as well. Andy, MUFC fan. Hammond, what's going on, you legend? Stefan Harringtonio, you legend. Sports Furthers checking in. Harry on the EU. Thanks, guys, for joining us. Please do us a favour. Smash that like button. Let's see if we can smash 100 likes on the stream. Give it a share on Twitter as well if you want to as well. So, Facundo Pellistri also came in, but obviously, he's had to isolate. But in regards to Diallo coming in at Manchester United, he's had his first interview at United now as a United player. You can read it and watch it in full on Thursday tomorrow. But just to quote a little bit from it, he's desperate to get going at Manchester United, basically. He said, "I'm over the moon to be here. And I'm so excited to start here at Manchester United. It's a dream come true, and I can't wait to start and play with the guys. Wouldn't it be funny, though? I'm just saying, I know, look, everybody's expected to say that, aren't they? Wouldn't it be just funny, though, if somebody came to the football club and they said, what's it like to assign for Manchester United? And they just went, yeah, it's all right, to be fair. There's a bunch of clubs I was thinking about. I've decided, I basically just picked out of a hat in the end and decided on United. But, I was expecting a couple of better, amenities when I got in, not going to lie. But, yeah, I'm here now. Imagine it. Could you imagine if somebody said that? Anyway, they're never going to say that. Anyway, they're never going to say that. It's a dream come true, and I want to start, and I can't wait to play with the guys. He said, asked when he was asked about the recent months, considering the sort of initial agreement with United and Atalanta. Obviously, he still was an Atalanta player, but with the understanding that he'd be joining Manchester United in January. So he said in regards to that, it's been a little bit strange these last few months, says Diallo. I would have hoped to have played a little bit more with Atalanta, but it wasn't possible. They've got to sort of protect their asset as well. And they don't want to sort of disrupt what's going on there for the rest of the long-term season either. But he says, now I'm here. I'm very happy to be here. I'm expecting a lot from my experience here, and I'm looking forward to starting. Elsewhere in his interview as well, he talked about his eagerness to work with Solskjaer, the coaches, as he's trying to improve and constantly get better. That's all the information we got in regards to that, because it's not actually out until tomorrow. But there's some direct quotes from Amad Diallo there. So yeah, understood. Amad Diallo is itching to go, and maybe has been given some sort of assurances in terms of regards to some sort of game time as well. Right then, okay, just one other little bit of news I wanted to get into very quickly. Let me just give this a refresh here. Yes, it's just very, very quickly in regards to Manchester United being linked with a young lad, Yusuf Demir. So there's a few other youngsters who are constantly being linked to United, but this is supposedly a player who plays for Rapid Vienna. He's a young star like Yusuf Demir, 17 years of age. He's impressing in Austria. He scored 4 goals and provided 2 assists in 17 appearances so far this season. Vienna are understood to be open to selling the lad. 10 million euro valuation. There's a couple of reports from Defensa Central reports here saying that Real Madrid are monitoring Demir. Barcelona are already out of the running. They've decided not to persevere with Demir, but Manchester United are understood to be interested in Demir. So there you go. Pretty interesting, lads and lasses. Just another youngster linked to United. We have actually accumulated a lot of youngsters at the club in the last sort of 12 months, so we're definitely building for the future here. Thank you very much, Primos says, smashing top pig. Thank you very much, dude. Yeah, the missus got me this jumper, mate. Shout out to the missus for getting me this jumper. I'm glad you like it. I need to have a shave, guys. God, look at that. I tell you what, it's not even like meat. It just looks like, yeah, I'm going to have a shave after this video, guys. I've just seen myself. You know when you see yourself and you go, hang on a sec. Is that what I look like? I need to definitely have a shave up, my friends, because it's looking gash. Okay, thank you very much for that, though, dude. Much love, much appreciated. Let's get into the rest of the news then, my friends. Matty Rushmano has just sent me an update. Let's go and see what this update is. Thank you very much to Matty Rushmano for being my transfer guru as well. He has sent me this information in regards to United being interested in a couple of players. So Manchester United are interested in RC Lens centre-back Facundo Medina. Oh, yes, so I think we had a little mention about this the other day. We talked about having 2 Facundos in the team. Like, we got Facundo Pellistri, so let's go out there and get Facundo Medina. They like his adaptation to various positions in defence and his playing ability. Very interesting. So, another youngster there from the French leagues, linked to a move to Manchester United. But in terms of being linked to players, I mean, I hate to say this, guys, but United are having a shit show of a window right now. We're linked to everybody. We're monitoring everybody. I mean, just think of all the players. Soumare, Babakunde Soumare, Bissouma, Jules Koundé, Upamecano. There's so many different centre-backs and other options, other players as well. Rice, Grealish, Sancho, all the ones that never go away. It's a disgrace, man. Why aren't we trying to go out there and sign somebody to actually improve? A centre-back would be brilliant. Would be absolutely brilliant. It really would. And yes, there's links to other players, Max Aarons, Kieran Trippier and all these stuff. I don't see any movement from United at the moment, and it's pissing me off because I would like to see us improve and give Solskjaer the tools to try and have a proper title charge this year. Come on, United. Yes, Gungshi, you're damn right, Gungshi. Woodward is melting as usual, my friend. You know what it is? I think Woodward's pretty much like the Tin Man or something. Do you know what I mean? From the Wizard of Oz. He needs oiling up, and he's got no bloody heart, has he? You know what I mean? If I only had a heart. He's got no heart, that man. He's a complete walking, talking spud. But to be fair to him, he actually did all right in the last window. In terms of, he signed Donny, which is a good one for the future. We got Cavani in, which has actually turned out to be a pretty damn good masterstroke on a free. And we got Alex Tellers in. So actually, the window wasn't great last time, but I would have only really have been satisfied with that window if we go out there in January and get the players that we didn't get in the summer. Because, of course, if they're not available, if Sancho's 120 million and they're asking for too much, fair enough. If it doesn't make economic sense, especially right now, you can understand it. But you've got to go and invest that money elsewhere then to try and give us the option to go and challenge for the title. Like, they haven't spent any money on United, really. In terms of big recent years, this has been a low amount of money that they spent this year in the summer. So they haven't invested properly. They haven't given Solskjaer what he needed, and he's still doing bits. He's still doing absolute bits. We've still got a shit backline. Our backline's still the worst out of the top 6 or top 5 clubs in the league, if you ask me. Now, that's largely because we've got that absolute bloody Slabbington melt Harry Maguire at the back there who lets us down consistently. We've also got Lindelof when he plays as a flop, and he just completely melts every single time pretty much, or every other time, which is too much. Bailly's damn good, but he's in and out the side with fitness concerns. Twanzebe could be a good one for the future, but Solskjaer's not playing him that much. Don't know why. Maybe it's because he's got to play somebody who cost the club £80 million just out of principle. I don't know. But whatever the reason, I don't think we're fully equipped in that backline area to be able to do the job. And if anything did happen to Aaron Wan-Bissaka, we'd be screwed over on that side too. Rush Mano says, Medina update pig. Thank you very, very much, dude. Okay, just in a few minutes ago. Here we go. Let me translate this. Thank you very much. So, yes, there is an interest reportedly for Facundo Medina from Manchester United. Yeah, as for offers goes, it should not take long for a contact to arrive. So, you know, another youngster that Manchester United are interested in. Yusuf Demir as well as another youngster United are interested in. So what you might see United do this window is just keep adding these young players to our ranks. These young players in here. St. Joseph says 21 in 21. Get in there, St. Joseph. Can we get some hashtag Ollie-ins and some hashtags 21 in 21 in there, please? Get in there, my son, because we are doing absolutely amazing. Come on, everyone. Let's just take a moment to appreciate how fucking awesome this is, my son. Come on. Tell me how good. No. Ollie's at the wheel. Forget it. But yes, it's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. I'm loving it at the moment. We are cruising top of the league. It's great to see. How's it going, God Lingard, says Hold On Mike. Well, it looks like Jesse Lingard might be on his way out in this window on loan. There's a host of clubs that are interested in him, and Nice are the most likely. Fosu-Mensah's leaving the club as well, lads and lasses. He's had his medical. So just to give you the latest news, that's pretty much it, lads and lasses, really. Get your thoughts and opinions in. If Matty Rushmano gives me any more updates along the way, I will keep you updated with what's breaking, because that's why we do these shows at around about this time, to get all the latest and breaking news and give you all the latest informazione. But it's understood also that the top summer targets for Manchester United at the moment, from a source from somewhere within the club, is that the top summer targets for Manchester United as of right now are still Jadon Sancho, Jack Grealish from Aston Villa, Declan Rice, and Upamecano. Those are the 4 players that Manchester United are supposedly most interested in signing in the summer. Sancho, Grealish, Upamecano, and Declan Rice. Say some reports here, you know, but I want to know if you could get one of those players in, whether it's Sancho, Grealish, Rice, or Upamecano, just one of them in the summer transfer window. Who would you want to see come into the club? Would it be Sancho, Grealish, Rice, and Upamecano? Me personally, it would be a toss-up, really. I'm not even interested in Rice that much, to be honest with you. I'd definitely be interested in Upamecano to improve us at the back, and he's young and for the future. But Grealish really does seem like a top-quality leader, you know. He's just somebody that drives his team forward and really helps his team. And if he's helping Aston Villa to that extent, with great players around him at Manchester United, I'm sure he can really help us as well. So he would be the one. But Upamecano says JJ Langs. Upamecano says Primot. Upamecano says AR Dan. Upper Meccano says Eldon Mike. So most people are aware that the centre-back position is gash. You're right, Gungshi. Yeah, I mean, that's the key problem here. Gungshi says, I like Grealish, but where does he fit in with all our midfielders? Well, if Pogba's going, then you could do a little something there, to be fair, can't you, if Pogba's going? But you're right. I mean, look, what I like about Grealish is he is versatile. You can play him left wing. You know, you can play him on the right. You can play him through the middle. He is versatile, so that is the good thing about Jack Grealish. Super chat here from Rushmano. Thank you very, very much, Rushy, for getting in here with your £5 super chat, lad. He comments and says, if we sell Romero, Rojo, and Fosu-Mensah, we save 16 million in wages, just those three. Wow. That's pretty unbelievable, really, isn't it? Yeah, when you think about the amount of money they're on. 16 million in wages saved per year. They need to just have a mass exodus at the club now, really. It's just hard to get these players out. It's hard to get clubs to come and want to actually buy Phil Jones and pay him money to play for them. So that's the problem we got here. Upper Meccano says Gary Finnegan. Grealish says Aaron Homeyard. Hey, Aaron Homeyard, how you doing? AK says we need a centre-back and a CDM. Yeah, good shout. So most people are going for that Upper Meccano shout. But Kayam says, Sancho, our right wing is dead. Well, hopefully that's going to be ignited in a little while when we're with Diallo. And, of course, Greenwood's there. But you're right, we do need a proper, true, out-and-out right winger. I think you're damn right there, Kayam, man. So in terms of adding somebody in that position, we should absolutely be looking to go do that. Mr. Miyagi, thank you, Mr. Miyagi, for commenting here. He says, centre-backs, I would like Manchester United to sign Jules Koundé from Sevilla, Konate from RB Leipzig, Edmund Tapsoba from Leverkusen, and Luis Felipe from Lazio. Hey, respect, dude. Yeah, I mean, some good picks in there. It's interesting, isn't it? Yeah, Konate, alongside Upper Meccano, there's another good option as well. I wonder if they do us a double swap for Rojo and Jones. Do you know what I mean? We'll give them 50 million and Rojo and Jones, and they give us Upper Meccano and Konate. Nice. What about Donny, though? Grealish is a great player to have, though, I agree. Yeah, I mean, I think Grealish is, in terms of character for his team out there on the pitch, is a very important player. More important player than Donny for a team. Now, I'm not saying Donny's not quality and Donny can't influence and change games and win games. We haven't really seen enough from him to really suggest. But when you see Grealish on the ball, running at people, driving forward, trying to make stuff happen, he's a complete menace. You know, he really is. And I didn't think I would say this about this. About a year ago, I still thought, oh, he had a great season. He'll probably peter out, you know, probably be a Dele Alli situation here. You know, where Dele Alli was on fire for a couple of seasons, but ultimately he's just not really top level. But this Grealish just keeps on doing it for a lesser side as well. Like, you know, Aston Villa, they're a good team, but they're not a great team. And they're a much better team with him in it. So, I don't know, you're right though, Gungshi. Like, we've almost got too many players there, but if Pogba did go out, I'm just imagining in my head some sort of a midfield or a setup like this. Something like, I don't know, if you were to go like 4-3-3 or something like that, and you could have like Fred at the base of that, midfield, and then you could have Grealish on the right, Bruno in the middle, or actually no, sorry, 4-2-3-1, like something like Fred and Donny, Bruno in the middle, Grealish on the left, you know, Rashford on the right, whoever up top, you know, something like that. You don't have to play him left mid. You can play him through the middle, CAM, whatever. But it's all good to have versatile players and players who can come in and do different roles. Francois Cox says, is it good that we are buying the young players, but where are they? We need to use them sometimes. Yeah, that's right. We have bought these young players in. Facundo Pellistri being another example. We haven't used him at all, have we? We just haven't used him at all, guys. He's just another player that's like come in for whatever reason for Manchester United for the future, but we were hoping to see a little bit of him and we haven't. I wonder if that's going to be the case with Diallo. Jarvis Cocker says Donny will be a United legend if he gets a run of games. He reminds me of a young Iniesta. I really hope he gets a fair chance. Hey, great shout, Jarvis Cocker. You know, he's the one player that I've seen at United since. And look, he doesn't remind me in every way, but he's the one player I've seen at United. There's just something about him, his style, the way he sort of protects the ball, his passing ability. He reminds me of Scholesy. He does. I know you just said it Iniesta, but he kind of reminds me of Scholesy, like his movement and stuff like that. I think he's going to be brilliant. I do think he's going to be brilliant, and he hasn't had a run in the team. But, yeah, I'm thinking if Pogba goes, there could be a scope to bring in somebody like a a Grealish, but Donny's definitely going to get game time next year. He's not been brought in just to fester away there, I don't think. I mean, it's hard to say, isn't it? Sometimes it doesn't work out for players at clubs for whatever reason. He's definitely not had a fair crack at the whip right now. Hopefully it's not another Morgan Schneiderlin situation. Hopefully he is going to go on and be a great player for us. Thank you so much for the £5 super chat there, Rushmano. Really appreciate you. He sent another one in. Hey, thank you very much, Rushy, you legend. He says, something is happening at RB. Selling Fosu-Mensah, loaning Laird and maybe Williams. We are short in that position. Very good shout, Rushmano. Yes, I think there might be a bit of scope for us to sign a player in this window. Probably Max Aarons from Norwich. Probably Max Aarons, to be fair, because he's a young player, he's cheap, and that fits into sort of what we're trying to do right now. But you're right, Dalot out on loan, Diogo Dalot out on loan, Ethan Laird, of course, as well, loaning Laird, Fosu-Mensah being sold. The only thing is, we have got Brandon Williams there, so I don't know if basically Solskjaer said, well, we could loan out Brandon Williams, or we could just get rid of everybody else at right back and just use Brandon Williams as a backup for right back and left back and play him in all those cup games and stuff that, that we can give Aaron Wan-Bissaka a rest and all that kind of thing. So maybe that'll keep him happy, because it's understood that Brandon Williams isn't really happy with the amount of game time he's getting at United. He loves United. He wants to be a United player. He also wants to get better, and I respect that. He wants to get experience and play games, and he's not getting that at United right now. So it's understood he is actually wanting a loan. He actually wants to leave the football club. So not in any, he wants to return, but he would like to go and get some game time. That's why he's been linked with clubs like Sheffield United for 6 months, just to go out on loan for until the end of the season, basically. But if Solskjaer, he's not going to dislodge Aaron Wan-Bissaka, but we saw he was putting a good performance at right back the other day for us. Brandon Williams did. We haven't seen anywhere near enough of him, and he probably won't get any opportunities unless everybody else is not there, which seems to be the case right now. 1-1, hang on a sec, what's the score? Wait a second, come on, my son, wait. 1-1 is it? Get in there, go on, Fulham! Fucking get in there, Fulham! Come on, Fulham! By the way, yeah, just to let you guys know, obviously the scores earlier on. Manchester City beat Brighton and Hove 1-0. Foden getting the goal there, piss poor, man, That would have been so good if they drew there, but they got the win. And Kane obviously put Tottenham up earlier on, but fucking get in there, Cavallero, mate! Scoring for Fulham in the 74th minute. 13 minutes left in that one. It's always good to see Spurs melting. Always good to see Spurs melting. Get in there. That would put them in 6th place if they lose. Oh, that would put them in 6th place if they drop this game here. And that would put them 6 points behind United, on the same amount of games as us. Fucking come on, Fulham. Just to give you some perspective as well. Fulham are 18th at the moment in the league, just in relegation zone. Their form, they've lost and drawn 4 of their last 5 games. So, hopefully they make it 5 draws in a row here, and they take a couple of points off Spurs. That'll be brilliant. Oh no, 2-1 is it? Are you kidding, Eldon Mike? He says 2-1. Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm not actually watching it. 2-1, it's still 1-1, says Gungshi. Good. You're pissing me off there, Eldon Mike. Mrs. P says, I've almost gone a whole stream without super chatting. Record. That is a new record. Well done there, Mrs. P. I'm very, very, very impressed with you. Man City winning is bad news. You're absolutely right, K-Show. If we actually have a look at the details here, if I go into the table, just have a look at the table. Oh, for fuck's sake, mate, Man City, the baldy Pep Guardiola meltbangs coming back up behind us, aren't they? Screw Man City, I fucking hate them, those noisy neighbour twats. Honestly, why are they always there, man? They're fucking wankers. Anyway, sorry guys, but they do wind me up. Here they come, bringing up the rear. They're in 3rd place now with a game in hand. Yeah. They got a game in hand. They're 1 point behind Liverpool with a game in hand. If they win that game in hand, they'll be on 1 point behind us on 35 points. We're obviously currently on 36, having played the same amount of games as us. So, look, Man City are definitely in the tussle, in the mix this year. One thing I will say about this league this season so far, look at this. This is incredible. Chelsea in 9th place on 26 points, starting to melt a little bit, but still even they're only 10 points. Even they're only 10 points off of 1st place. So you think about it right now. This is the most wide open Premier League title challenge or title competition we've had in a very long very long time. Like, we don't really, it's so hard to predict who's going to win the title. If you look at the teams in it, there's a good 7 or 8 teams that could go on and lift this title this year. Manchester United, Liverpool, City, Leicester City, Everton, Tottenham, even Chelsea. So it's a tough one, isn't it? Oh, crikey, what's going to happen, guys? So let's have a little reassessment of our season objectives and predictions. You know, like we did at the start of the season and we do sometimes. I want everyone in the live chat here to have a little vote. And let me know where you think Manchester United are going to finish this season now. Bear in mind, we are 3 points clear at the top in mid-January. We've got Liverpool coming up Sunday. If we win that game, we could go 6 clear. If we draw it, we'll still be 3 at the top clear. Bearing in mind all those things, where do you think we're going to finish? I want to be realistic. I don't want to just get carried away here. I do believe we can win the league, but I'm still going to go for second place, my friends. I just think, you know, it's a bit difficult. Olshan 1999 with a £2 super chat. Thank you very much, dude. He simply says, I hate City. I hate City. I respect Liverpool. Mucho gusto. Hey, thank you so much, Solskjaer99, for that, my friend. Really appreciate it. I hate City. I respect Liverpool. Hey, fair enough, man. I hate them both, man. Thank you very much for the £2 super chat there, Solskjaer99. Sports Further says it's still early. Season started late. Yeah, I mean, I'm loving the fact that at this point, though, we are top. But you're right, it's so wide open. Third piggyback, says K-Show. First, hopefully, says Jonathan Gallagher. Shivam Kashyap comments, I feel we're going to trash Liverpool at Anfield. And after that, they will forever walk alone. Positive vibes from our back line. Ollie in, shut up the critics. Get in there, Shivam Kashyap. Much love, dude. Yeah, okay then, lads and lasses. Let's get your predictions in for the game on Sunday right now. Not the score prediction. I don't want to know about the score prediction right now. I just want to know, is it going to be an L? Is it going to be a D? Or is it going to be a W? Everybody vote in the live chat now. Win, draw, or loss. To be honest with you, I don't want to be negative again, but I'm going to put my one in there. That's my genuine belief. That's what I think it will be. Rushmano thinks draw as well. Vincent Bullock says we're going to win. Francois Cox says draw. Jay Lang says draw. And you know what? A draw would be a good result going away to Anfield right now, 3 points above them. A draw would be a pretty good result. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, it'd be nice to smash them up. But I think it's going to be a tight affair. I think Solskjaer's going to be pretty aware of the fact that it's more important not to lose, really, even though that sounds silly, that it is to win and maybe end up losing, you know. So I think he's aware of that. I think he's quite happy to play a tight game there, play a counter-attacking defensive side, sit back and try and hit them on the counter with utilise the quality counter-attacking players that we got. Nice one. Win, says AK. So a lot of people thinking we're going to draw, but also a lot of people thinking we're going to win here, which is nice to see, you know. K-Show thinks L. I mean, if you're looking at it from an objective, away at Anfield, who's more likely to win the game right now? I mean, I don't know. It's actually 50-50 in my mind. I would think previously Liverpool at their home place, you know, it gives them an advantage, but we've got great away form this season. There's no fans at Anfield at the moment. So I think that'll play into our hands, guys. I think it'll be a draw, though. St. Joseph comments, Pig, imagine getting a pen in the 90th minute and Bruno scores. Match ends 1-0 and we go 6 points clear. Oh, St. Joseph, that would be mangasm worthy, wouldn't it? Fun Seer thinks we're going to win. Dizzy Red Devil thinks a draw. Kayam thinks a draw. AK thinks a win. Keisho thinks an L. Unfortunately, says Keisho. Okay, yeah, fair enough. A draw would be perfect, Jarvis Cocker. That's right. I mean, there's nothing wrong with a draw away at Anfield. Draw 5-5, says CB. 7-2 to Manchester United, says after 30 years, Scouts have stole our title. Yeah, you're right there, Eldon Mike. Lingard and Handsome Squidward, the best duo ever. Pig, imagine United getting a pen in the 90th minute. Oh, I read that one, sorry. Thank you, everyone, for getting in here tonight. Really appreciate you. We can win, says Alex Rincon. We absolutely can win, definitely. I just think the more likely outcome is a draw based on how I think Solskjaer's going to set up. And I don't think Kloppy will want to lose that game and leave himself exposed either, you know, by just going completely gung-ho. They've got some injury concerns at the moment too. Yes, Mr. Miyagi, good man. He says, right wingers I would like Man United to sign. Lucas Ocampos from Sevilla, Pedro Goncalves from Sporting Lisbon, Irving Lozano from Napoli, Calvin Stengs from AZ, Jonathan Icodi from Lille. Great, couple of great shouts in there, my friend Mr. Miyagi. I would love to see Manchester United do something like that. Let me just go back over to the, check the scores here real quick to give you a live update on the Spurs game because that is currently taking place and I hope that, 8 minutes left to go. Fulham 1-1 at the moment with Tottenham, guys. That'd be a big loss for Spurs. Fuck those guys, man. The league is losers' pools to lose. You're damn right there, to be fair. Hey, everyone, do us a favor. We're nearly at 100 likes. If you're just getting in here and you haven't hit that thumbs up button yet, please give it a smash. Also, give it a share on social media if you can. That would be really awesome of you. We're going to be doing these shows every night around about 9 p.m. For the remainder of the January transfer window. And if there is a bunch of good daytime news to get on, or some hot topics, we will get on there. But we're not just going to ram nonsensical information down your throat. It's obviously going to be hand-selected stuff by myself and people like Romero, who gives me a lot of this information. Check out Romero on Twitter, by the way, at MattUnited20, and his transfer page, transfers_UTD. And we will give you all the latest information every single day around about 9 p.m. But also we will be bringing back daytime shows as well, as and when there's informazione to provide. Vincent Bullock, Klopp is going to be walking funny after that pineapple up his ass by the devil at 4 o'clock tomorrow. Are you sniddious? You're sniddious. Oh my goodness me. Eldon Mike says Liverpool won't let us get the ball. We'll see, man. I mean, one thing, they're not Manchester City, dude. They're not going to be like Manchester City were the other day against us, I don't think. Yes, they are a good passing team. Yes, they do keep on it well, but I think they're a lot more direct. They take a lot more chances. So I think we will get a bit more of the ball, in all honesty. CB, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Gungshi comments, bring back pig's breakfast, or at least pig's brunch. Very good idea, Gungshi. Yeah, to be fair, I need to get my body clock sorted out, mate. It's all mashed up. That's what it is. Doing the late night FIFAs and stuff, there's no chance for a pig's breakfast, is there? Unless what I did is I stayed up until and did a stream at 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. pig's breakfast, and then just went to bed then, and then got up at 4 p.m. did a stream then, and then just pumped them out. Yes, Francois Coq, you know it, my son. There is going to be a FIFA stream later, absolutely. And we're nearly at 100 likes, everyone. You guys are bloody awesome. Thank you very much for joining us tonight and getting in here with your latest thoughts and opinions on the January transfer window. So yeah, let's just have a little vote finally on the topic. Will Manchester United sign another player in this January transfer window? Yes or no? My personal opinion is yes, we will sign one more player or something like that, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I personally think yes. I'm going to say yes, but I'm not totally confident about it. But yeah, we are doing just to answer your question, we are doing a FIFA stream a bit later on, lads and lasses. That will be going on around about 11:30 UK time. So check it out. I'm just going to put the link in the live chat, actually, for anybody who wants to go over there and smash a thumbs up on it beforehand. That'll help us out. We're going to do some awesome stuff later on there. We're going to do a 50, 80 plus pack openings. And we're also going to do the 86 plus player upgrade that there is. Yeah. Like the video. There you go. So I'll just put it in the live chat if anybody wants to go over there anyway and smash a pre-game like on it. That'll help us out beforehand. In terms of people's confidence that we are actually going to sign players here, Shazad Ahmed says, nah, mate, we ain't signing nobody. Andy1753 says, no, definitely not. We're not signing any prick. Francois Cox says, no. The Footinator says, yes, mate, we're signing people. Kelly says, no. How you doing tonight, Kelly? Eldon Mike says, no. Gary Walker says, no. Rick Aurora, how are you doing? Says, no. Eamon Barrett says, yes. So most people, I think, are pretty realistically looking at this window as we're not going to do jack shit business. And that wouldn't surprise me at all. And to be honest with you, though, if we get to the end of the window without signing at least one more player to sort of help us and bolster us and give us some options and improve us somewhat between now and the end of the season, then I think our board it goes to highlight the true lack of ambition that they have at this club. Because for the first time in a long time, we're in a position where we could go on and win the league. And yeah, we could do it with the current set of players we got, but are we more likely to do it if we had some better players now? We probably would be, yeah. So why wouldn't they do that then? Because they don't want to spend the fucking money, lads and lasses. It's a disgrace. But yeah, they've done social. They didn't even provide him with the players he needed in the summer, man. And they still haven't got him in. They still haven't freaking got him in. Gungshi says, got a horrible feeling we won't, but we should. Absolutely, it's exactly how I feel. Yeah, how is everyone doing tonight, says Aaron Homeyard. We're all good. Thank you very much for asking, mate. You're so right, Gungshi. This window is almost about we're coming up to the surface again now. We've sort of been like a sinking ship over the last 7 years. And, we've had a couple of people come in as captain. We got Josie in, bloody Pugwash or whatever. He started He actually put a fuck up. He drove us into the bloody rocks and put a couple of holes in the boat. Solskjaer's come in. He's been bailing us out, bailing us out, bailing us out, bailing us out. Finally, the ship is rising back up. The ship's rising back up. It's near. We're emptying that water. We're emptying that water. But we still got to get rid of some of the shite off board in order to stay afloat and carry on our journey. You know, so we have to get rid of some of the surplus shite, some of the flotsam and jetsam, some of the shit that's at the club. Because there is still a good bit of that crap. Anyway, St. Joseph says, raw. Ooh, baby, I like it raw. Hey, the Vootinator, how are you doing tonight? Says, smash that like button for Pig. Thank you very much. Hey there, Sean O'Riordan. He comments and says, most of the time we lost at Anfield was due to the fan atmosphere and intimidation. That's gone now, so we should take full advantage. I love it, Sean O'Riordan, man. Yeah, I totally agree with you as well. Like, because there's no fans in the stadium right now, and if you look at our away form, it's really fantastic. We struggled at home earlier on in the season. I think that's down to not having the fans, you know. I think it's a bit of a strange situation where the opposition's coming to your ground and you don't have that 12th man like you usually do. So I think that is why that played a factor in why we did so shit earlier on as well. Yeah, the Vootinator says, smash the like button. Thank you very much, dude. Thank you very much. Only 2 likes away from 100 big ones. Get in there, my son. Aaron Bainbridge, Manchester United did finish second under Jose. True, we did finish second, but we were largely behind City. We were many points behind City. They should have backed him in that summer window. After that, they didn't. Nice one. Thanks, guys. We smashed 100 likes on the stream. That's absolutely sensational. Jarvis says Spurs scored, but it was disallowed. 3 minutes left. Come on, my son. Get in there. Let's all have a little freaking laugh at Spurs, mate. Fuck them, mate. They're freaking melting. Anyway, let's not laugh too soon because, you know, there is a couple of minutes left in the game. But yeah, just getting an update here. It is 1-1 in the Tottenham-Fulham game at the moment. That's a big couple of points drop. That would put us, as I say, 6 points clear of Spurs on the same amount of points. On the same amount of games played. So that would be amazing, wouldn't it? Get in there if that's the case. McKay says we've hit 100 likes. Well done, everyone. Thank you very much for smashing that like button. Much love, much love. Tonk Nash 87 says, Wagwan, Mr. P, just chilling and kidding like Matt Dillon on Penison. And, you know, talking about the latest news. Gungshi comments with a great comment. If Eric Bailly can stay fit, he will be really important for us, I reckon. Absolutely. I think he's proved that over the last few games. He's our best defender. He's our best centre-back, really. Problem is he's in and out the side, so that is a big if. If he can stay fit, I think he will be important for us, yeah. Gary Finnegan, the way the team was when Ollie first came in till now, you have to say he's done a brilliant job with what he has. Totally agree with you. The team were in turmoil when he took over. They were bad style, all-time low, negative football, lots of drama behind the scenes, lots of shithousery, lots of prima donnas and people like Alexis Sanchez and all these twats to get rid of out the side. Solskjaer's done a brilliant job of stabilising the shit. Not only stabilising it, but progressing us, getting us back on course. What's up with the Ramos news, G, says Tonknash87. Well, in regards to Sergio Ramos, all it is that it's being reported that Sergio Ramos is exploring the options of leaving Real Madrid in the summer on a free transfer, 34 years of age, 35 years of age at the time, I think, possibly. And he'll be leaving on a free, potentially, unless there's some sort of deal that could be worked out. He's open, of course, to talking to other clubs to potentially sign in the summer. United are one of the clubs that is being linked to him. But in terms of realism, it's just not very realistic that United go and spend that money on Ramos. I'd love it to happen. Me, personally, I would take him in a heartbeat because he's got the experience, the quality. He's still good enough right now for a good couple of seasons, I think, before Father Time gets hold of him. He's still strong, still physical. You know, if you look at his physique now, it's probably better than it ever has been. I don't know. But he's definitely a fit individual, and I don't see him really struggling with fitness and things like that for a season or two anyway. And he's got that experience. It could be like Laurent Blanc. When Laurent Blanc came for a season at United, or half a season, a season at United, he was a great acquisition to the squad because we needed some experience and quality there. Somebody who just can slot in and knows exactly what they're doing. It's all well and good waiting for these youngsters to improve and learn and get better and better and better. But wouldn't it be nice to just have somebody who's world class to come and slot in there right now in certain positions, i.e. the centre-back position? Because that's really the big problem of United's team. If we had a world-class backline, we would win the league this year, definitely, in my opinion, because the rest of the team is good enough. But, with Bruno pulling the strings, proven best player in the league in terms of chance creation for goals and assists since he's been here. People like Rashford and Martial, they're still great players. They might be out of form at the moment. I think they will find their rhythm again soon. They're great players. Cavani's a top. There's a lot. We got some great players. I'd defo take him, says Tonk Nash. Yes, me too. He's got rid of Deadwood and got us top whilst being denied transfers. Ollie is unfriggin' believable. So right, Mikhail. Denied transfers. You're right. Denied these transfers. Imagine what he could have done if he was given Sancho in the summer. If he was given Upamecano, Grealish, these guys in the summer. I'm sure he would have done a lot better. St. Joseph comments, we're beating Loserpool on Sunday, Pig. I have faith we're winning 21 this season. I'm getting piggy vibes. Get in there, St. Joseph, with those piggy vibes. I love those piggy vibes. Get in there, Francois Cup. Come on there, Fulham. Get in there, Fulham. Spurs, you frickin' bottle jobs, you North London bottling company merchants. Look at them, they've bottled it against Fulham, mate. Fucking get in there, my son. Where are you? Let's be having you. Jose Mourinho, Slabby Kane, Son Heung-min, your lads took one hell of a beating today. Get in there, my son. Come on, Spurs have shut the bed. CB says full-time hooray. Spurs have drawn at Chelsea's rivals Fulham. Spurs are bottle jobs. Come on, United flying high. Up the fucking Reds. Glory, glory, Man United. We're going to win the league. Get in there, my son. Spurs, yes, Alex Rincon with a super chat. Thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat, Alex Rincon. He comments, 1-1 final, Spurs melted again. LOL, I'm so glad Mourinho's not at the club anymore. They deserve nothing more with that negative football. Get in there, Alex. Oh, yes, mate. They do deserve nothing with that shitty Mourinho football. St. Joseph says, who's laughing now? It's the Piggy and the Bacon Brigade and the MUFC fans. Get in there, my son. Spurs again, says Eamon Barrett. Well, hello there, says Spurs. He's fucking loving it, mate. Hey, everyone, do us a favour and smash that like on the video if you're just joining us. Zayn Miyasi getting in here with a super chat. He says, London is red. What? Oh, my goodness me. Liverpool to win the league. You what, Zayn? No, mate, we're in with a hunt with it this season, son. We're in with a hunt with it this year. Don't you worry about that. Zayn Miyasi, thank you very much too. London is red. What colour is London, though, to be honest with you guys? I don't even know what colour it is anymore, guys, to be honest. What colour is it? It's like some horrible purpley pink mess, to be honest with you. It's like a mixture of Arsenal, Spurs and Chelsea. There's no clear fourth. I guess Chelsea, actually. They're the only one that's actually won anything recently, I guess. Anyway, Zayn Miyasi, thank you so much for getting in with the super chat. Manchester is red, says AK. You're damn right about that, lad. Gary Finnegan says, for the first time in years, everyone is chasing us. It will be interesting to see how players react because they've never been in the position before. Guys, let's just all take a moment to fucking laugh at Spurs. Yes, well, hello there, says, this is absolute bants. You've got to love it, don't you? Let's have a look at the league table then, my friend. So it has finished Tottenham 1, Liverpool 1. Sorry, Tottenham 1, Fulham 1, I should say. The live league table reads like this. As it stands, Manchester United, top of the fucking league, my son. Come on! Liverpool in second place, 3 points behind us. We've got to play them on Sunday. Man City, of course, won tonight against Brighton. That's the only negative of the evening, really. They kept the pace, and do you know what? If they win their game in hand, they only go a point behind us. So they're definitely in the mix this season. Watch out for them. They're bringing up the rear. And if they get into that formidable consistency that they're famous for, then they are a hard prospect to look beyond. So there you go. The way I see it this season, though, there's a couple of other teams in the mix. There's Leicester, there's Everton, there's Tottenham, Chelsea, you could argue. Southampton and Aston Villa are up there near the top at the moment, but they're not realistically going to challenge for the title. But I think the final three, the top three, now I'm not going to say I know the order of what it will be, but I'm going to suggest that the top three will be the three current top sides in the league. I think it will be Man United, Liverpool and City in some sort of order. I'm not suggesting United are definitely going to finish first, but I think those are the three teams that are really going to be slightly above the chasing pack come the end of the season. Not right now, everybody's really in with a mix. But if you look at Tottenham already Tottenham are 6 points behind United now. That's a lot of points. And bear in mind, they beat us 6-1 earlier this season. Goes to show you how well Solskjaer's done this season. Come on, let's get some hashtag Ollie-ins in the live chat, guys. We got beat by Tottenham 6-1 earlier on this season. We lost to Crystal Palace first day of the season at home. We had a nightmare start. And look where we are now. Solskjaer sat atop the Premier League mid-January in first place. 36 points, 3 more than Liverpool, 6 more than Spurs on the same amount of points. Fuck them. Fuck everyone else who doubts us as well. Anyway, yeah, legends, absolute legends. South Tottenham is red, says Gatchley. They broadcast well, says Dark Mean. What's going on there, Dark Mean? Mrs. P. King says, got her Winnie the Pooh slippers on. Where did Timothy Fosu-Mensah? Where did Timothy Fosu-Mensah go? Oh, so Timothy Fosu-Mensah is on his way to Bayer Leverkusen, my son. He's understood he had a medical earlier on today. There's a video going around social media of Pogba and Bailly, Eric Bailly, giving him hugs and saying goodbye to him and all this stuff. So it's understood he's going to be flying to Leverkusen. Spurs always bottling things, says Eamon Barrett. Damn right, it's a joy to behold. Hamza Parega, how you doing tonight? Hamza says hashtag Ollie in. Yes, look at all these hashtag Ollie ins coming in the live chat. Yes, well, hello there. Yes, Eliam Gonzalez Vijar. Thank you, Roshmano. He says subscribe to the channel. That's right. If you are new to this channel, if this is the first time you've joined us and got involved with this community on here, we give you the latest Manchester United news every single evening around about 9 p.m. So get involved. We will give you the latest rundown of the breaking news and everything that's going on to do with Manchester United. All the latest January transfer news, all the latest links. I mean, I'll just give you guys a little rundown, actually, of what we've discussed in this video very, very briefly. All it is it's pretty much understood United are potentially going to have a quiet January. There's a bunch of players linked with moves away in this window, which are realistically going to happen. People like Jesse Lingard to Nice is a good, strong link at the moment. Fosu-Mensah, obviously, Leverkusen, we reported that a few days ago as well. Rojo potentially going out as well. Sergio Romero. You know, it's going to be a good few players potentially leaving in this January. But in terms of players coming in, that's where it gets a little bit sketchy here. Maybe some young players, couple of young players. Yusuf Demir's a young 17-year-old we're looking at the moment. At Max Aarons, you know, maybe a couple of young players. But I don't see us going out there and signing a Ramos or an Alaba or somebody inspirational like that in this window. It's not going to happen. It's mostly going to be departures in this January transfer window, but you never know. There could be some movement in terms of a surprise. We didn't really think we were going to get Edinson Cavani until right near the end of the window when it happened. If the right player becomes available for the right price, then I'm sure Woodward and Co will pull the trigger. So just to give you the update there, that's, you know, mostly what we're talking about here. Lingard being linked away with the move. Thank you very much there, guys. Sean O'Riordan has sent a super chat in here. I'm just waiting for it to load up on my screen. There it is. It says, where's Henry Hen? I miss him. What's the story? He just lives over in China, mate, and he basically just don't want to do the vids anymore. We had a little spat, nothing which two friends can get over, but he's in China and he's a melt. So in the words of Conor McGregor, fuck that guy. Who don't know? No, I'm just joking. Henry's a nice lad, but yeah. But who the fuck is? No, anyway. Thank you so much, Sean. But no, he's just out in China, mate. You know, I'd have him on the videos if he wanted to, but he doesn't want to. So, you know, I was giving him half the money as well at the time when we were doing the show, mate. Not good enough for the twat. Anyway, St. Joseph says, Pig, try streaming with the missus. Want to see her beat you in FIFA? Well, that's not going to happen, is it? Right then, lads and lasses. Yeah, as far as I'm aware, he's safe, Steven Zevon. Yeah, as far as I'm aware. I mean, I haven't had any contact with him, so I couldn't really tell you. But as far as I'm aware, he's safe. I mean, look, China, you know, I don't want to get into talking about this stuff on this show. But China's a bit dodgy, especially with what was going on there, man. You know, I've heard some dodgy stuff about China, mate. That's all I'm saying. Kangshi says, I miss Henry the Rainmaker. Me too, mate. Me too. Pigland FIFA stream tonight, says Zach Harrington. Yes, mate. If you look at the link in the live chat, I have pinned my FIFA video to the top of the live chat there, lads and lasses, if you want to go there and check it out. Roshmano, do you think Bailey will play against Liverpool or Solskjaer going to stick with two slow centre-backs? It's got to be Bailey, doesn't it, Alex Walker? It's got to be Bailey. It's got to be Eric Bailly. EAG says, will you ever do call-ins? Yes, that's on the agenda, definitely. Alex Rincon says, I miss Hen a lot. We should spam his Twitter and make him come back. He doesn't even check his Twitter, mate. To a pig noise says Jose Sabidra. Thank you, EAG. G, he says, I liked the video. Nice one. Well, we're going to wrap this video up there then, but thank you very much for everybody that's liked the video. Smash the thumbs up on the video if you have not done so already, and subscribe if you are new to the channel as well. Primot with the comment says, which United player would have the best chance to win the Gloucester cheese roll? You what, mate? Oh, Zane Mayasti getting in here with another one here. What are you doing, Zane? He comments and says, thank you for the £5 super chat there, Zane lad. He says, Pig City will win the league as Bruno will burn out. Get ready when Rodgers comes to us. Hang on a second. Wait a second. Zane Mayasti, you sent a super chat earlier, half an hour ago, no less than half an hour ago, which said that Liverpool were going to win the league. Didn't you? I'm almost sure that you sent one over that said Liverpool were going to win the league. So what's changed between now and then that makes you now say that City are going to win the league? You know, and Bruno won't get burnt out. He's just had a one ropey-ish sort of game. He's going to get back on it and do the business. And I still think Tammy Hassie, I don't really agree with you that Brendan Rodgers would even be interested in going to Arsenal right now. Maybe if the situation arisen like Leicester finished, say, 7th and Arsenal finished 6th or something like that, or the other way around, and they've got the same effective things to play for next season, then maybe Brendan Rodgers would be interested in the move to Arsenal, but I just don't see it happening. Yeah, Kayam says, yeah, he did. I know, yeah. Quantum Leap Zane says Social 99. That's it. I mean, come on, Zane, mate. You said a minute ago that Liverpool were going to win the league, and now you're saying Man City are going to win it. Make your mind up, mate. Make your mind up, dude. Usher Mazdados says he got a tip from Kevin Friend. Vinay Navneet says, Ollie is the man. Believe in him, please. I believe in him. I believe in Ollie. Let's get some hashtags believe in Ollie in the live chat, because I bloody believe in Ollie. The Vutinator says, laughing at you, Zane. Mr. Pig, have you watched any of my YouTube videos, says Aaron Bainbridge? I don't know. I think I might have done, actually, Aaron Bainbridge, lad. I'm going to have to remind myself afterwards. I'm sorry, dude. I know you did tell me to check it out. I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed to you. I'll have to have a look, mate. Sorry, dude. I'm a freaking busy man. But I will have a look. Jarvis Cocker, mate, with a 50 knock super chat. Thank you very, very much, Jarvis Cocker. He comments and says, Ollie believers, we stuck with him through thick and thin, top of the league. Should we play the reserves in EL if we compete for the title in February? In Europa League. Should we play the reserves in Europa League? I mean, I think we should be doing that anyway until you get to the sort of latter stages, and then obviously when you get to the semis and the final and that sort of stuff, then obviously you want to put your best teams out to go and get the job done. But up until then, right up until the quarterfinals of the Europa, what I would do is simply blood the youngsters, give people like Diallo, Donny van der Beek, all these guys that haven't played, give them some game time. Definitely there's other players as well that are chomping at the bit. I'm liking that Henderson's getting game time in between the sticks. That's decent. He's getting some games, but he should definitely be playing in those Europa League ties. Then you look at some of the other options as well. Maybe it's a good one for Brandon Williams to get some game time in. He's only featured a couple of times all year. Tellez as opposed to Luke Shaw, Twanzebe as opposed to Victor Twataloff or Slabby Maguire. Twanzebe should get some game time in there. And it's not really a bad team either, whichever way you look at it, whether you're playing Donny van der Beek instead to give him some game time, or Twanzebe to give him some game time, Greenwood to give him some game time. It's still a good team you got out there. Sean Dyche is in the house. Sean Dyche, he says, Kevin Friend is an absolute meltbag. Oh, that's right, Sean Dyche. Thank you very much for the game the other day where we smashed you up, mate. To be fair, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's just a better manager than me. I'm basically the 2021 version of Tony Pulis. And he's just too much for me, to be fair. You saw that the other day. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer did absolute bits against me. Thank you, Sean Dyche, for getting in here tonight. Dizzy Red Devil. Thank you so much for that, Jarvis Cocker, by the way. Dizzy Red Devil says he's come over from the dark side. Yes, Declan Ashwood, I am playing FIFA later, mate. If you want to just click the link in the live chat, there is a link to my FIFA video in the live chat there. I've put it in there in the pinned comment. Primot says, well, Arsenal sure as fuck aren't gonna. That's true. I mean, if you look at Arsenal as a possibility of winning the league this year, that's not going to happen, is it? Thank you very much, Dark Means. Says Flying Pig United channel, there will be 100,000 subscribers. Hey, you never know one day, man. That would be awesome. Thank you very much. Rupert Meadows says Mourinho just sits back and hopes he won't concede. That's why he can F off. Damn right. He's a very negative manager. I'm so glad we don't have Jose as manager of our football club anymore. At the time, I think it was the right move for us. I do. Somebody to come in. And he did stabilise us, and he won us things to begin with. Like, our most successful season since Fergie's gone is a Jose Mourinho season. It's that first season where we did the Mickey Mouse treble and won the Europa League. Becky says, Pig annoys me. Pig annoys me. The way we have treated Romero is very disrespectful, my dad thinks. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I thought you were saying I annoy you. But no, she says, Pig annoys me the way we have treated Romero is very disrespectful, my dad thinks. I agree with your dad. I think it's a disgrace that we treated him this way, to be perfectly honest with you. He deserved to have a move. If we didn't want him anymore, if he's surplus to requirements, he should be allowed to leave. Like, if he's not going to get the game time that he was assured previously on his contract, i.e. being the backup. Remember, he had a run in the Europa League trophy that year as well. You know, he has had a big part in this club in terms of being a backup. It's about as good a backup goalie as you could ever hope to have. And we should have let him go. We shouldn't just let him rot there, man. He wants to play. That's what I like about Romero. You know, Phil Jones, people like this, Lingard, you've got to question their personalities, I think, because Phil Jones is happy to sit on the bloody bench, collecting his wages every week, being a complete gurning twat. He's happy doing that, but Romero's not. Romero don't want to sit there. He wants to actually go and play. So fair play to him, I say. I think we should let him go this window, absolutely, even if it's for nothing. Zayn Mayassi with another super chat here. Thank you very much, Zayn. He says, you will need to play your first team in the Europa final when you face us. Ollie will bottle it as usual. Well, I'm very glad that you understand, Zayn, that we will be getting to the final. I'm glad that you can you can see that yourself as an Arsenal fan, that we're definitely getting to the final. But if we did play you in the final, we'll probably smash you up, mate. I'm just saying that. Arsenal have a little... would you say a reputation of bottling European finals? You know, just ask Barcelona, mate. You know what I'm saying? Ooh! Catty. No, but thank you so much for that, saying, look, mate, I've got to admire your optimism and your positivity about Arsenal, but let's just be honest, I'm just going to get the league table up really quickly. Just want to show you, Zane, really more than anything. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you know, let's just have a look at this really real quick here, Zane. I just want to show you because... it needs talking about, really. It needs talking about. Just give me one moment here because, yeah, it's crazy, mate. It's crazy. Let's just see what I'm referring to here. So, my friend, as you can see, the Premier League table is right here. And what I would like you to tell me is, where are Arsenal on this table? I just want to, I'm just wondering where are Arsenal on this table. Hold on a second. There we go. Has that worked? Oh, no, it's up here. It's up here. Wait a second. Oh, don't worry. It's freaking shut the bed. Oh, no, I know what I'm doing. Yeah. There we go. Right. Okay. Sorry. My bad. I just want to show you this league table here, Zane, really quickly, mate. I'm there. I'm just gonna, okay. I'm just gonna move myself out of the way. Don't worry, actually. You don't need to see that. You can see it down the left there. Look down here, Zane. You see, Manchester United, mate. We are top of the fucking league, Zane. Top of the fucking league, mate. Manchester United there. You see our form at the top there? 36 points. We're top of the fucking league, Zane, right? And then if we have to scroll down all the way to get down to here, 11th place, to even see shitty Arsenal, mate. And they're on 26 fecking points, dude. So that's just, 23 fecking points, dude. Do you know that's exactly 13 points? 13. 1, 3, 13. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points ahead of Arsenal. We are 13 points ahead of Arsenal. I just really wanted to tell you that really quickly there, my friend. But anyway, let me get rid of that crap. So, yes, just wanted to show you that there, Zane, really quickly, my friend. That's all. Thank you very much, Zane, though, dude. Ownage in real time, folks, as Stephen said. I just wanted to show you that, dude. The league table behind me. You had to see it. 11th says St. Joseph. 11th says Kayam. I know all this banter there from Zane. Fair play to you. He says, he sent another super chat here, Zane me, actually. Thank you very much, Zane, though. He says, did you see Spurs will be using Air Force One to park the bus when Trump leaves? Zane, that's a good one. That is actually a good one, mate, to be fair. I'm surprised they're not trying to sign Donald Trump for centre-back, to be honest with you. It's better than the shite you got there at the moment. Hey, I'm one to talk. We're one to talk there, aren't we? We're one to talk. Hey, thanks for the love there, Zane. No worries, mate. Thanks for getting in here and having your say, mate. 13 points. That's 5 matches. I know, Primot, mate. 13 points. And actually, it's not quite 5 matches, is it, dude? It's that would be 15 points. But good math there, Primot. But 13 points, yes, mate, absolutely. Super chat here from Sean O'Riordan. He comments and he says, hi, Jurgen Klopp, are you listening? You better keep our trophy glistening, because we'll be back in May to take it away. Walking in an Ollie Wonderland. Get in there, Sean O'Riordan, my son. Come on. Hashtag walking in an Ollie Wonderland. Hashtag Ollie in, lads and lasses. Hashtag Baker Brigade. Thank you there. Yeah, if you're new to the channel, guys, make sure you smash that like on the video, smash that subscribe button. Let's see if we can get to 150 likes on the stream before we finish. I'm pretty much going to wrap it up in a minute, but thank you everyone for getting in here. We are going to be back in an hour's time doing the FIFA stream. Click the link that's in the top of the live chat there. Go smash a like on it before we get going over there. That will help us out. Yeah, we're still in lockdown, Lala. Lockdown the whole of the UK, dude, yeah. Hayder Raleigh says, laugh my ass off. 19 goals in 17 games for Arsenal. That is incredibly bad, eh? Yeah. Nice one. Hey, the real Clammy with a £5 super chat here. Thank you very much. He says, insane in the membrane, insane in the brain. Nice one, the real Clammy, mate. Much love, much love. Okay then, great stuff. Spit shine that shit for me, says Ali Bajeez. Steiner, 60 G's, baby. Right, okay then, lads and lasses. We're going to wrap this puppy up right now. But I'll read a couple more comments out real quick. Alex Rincon says, United went top of the table. Mourinho dropped points. Love United, hate Glazers in the mud. Come on, my son. Get in there, Alex. Yes. Jose Mourinho. Let's all just take a moment and laugh at Spurs. Mikhail says, I'm off ski. Good night, everyone. Take care. Hey, Mikhail, have a great evening, man. Please don't go. Please don't go. Please don't go. Eldon Mike says Darren Till versus Connor. Mate, to be fair, my name's Darren Till, mate. I'm a fucking middleweight. I'd smash up Conor McGregor, mate. You know what I'm saying, mate? I'd beat him in round 2. They call me Mystic Pig because I predict these things. Anyway, right, we're going to leave it there, actually, lads and lasses. Thank you, everyone, for watching this stream. Come back after this video is finished and get your thoughts and opinions in the not live comment section. Please do come back after. In fact, I don't know, we'll save it. I'm going to do a giveaway of one of my piggy hats. But I'll do that one on the next video. Don't worry. I forgot about it. Pump for the FIFA stream, says Brett Matlock. Nice one. Kyle says, Pig, check Telegram mod group after. Okay, buddy, I will do. Thank you very much. Nice one, dude. John Hanratty, Roshmano, Becky Hope, Mrs. P, Mr. Miyagi, The Real Clammy, Brett Aaron, Eldon, Tarek Roof. I'm going for a draw, actually. 1-1 Tarek Roof against Liverpool. I don't want to be negative, but that's what I'm going for. John Hanratty, Roshmano, Kayam, Mrs. B, Becky Hope, The Vucinator. That's going to be it from me. Thanks for watching the stream. Do us a favour, smash the like, subscribe if you're new. Follow us on social media, Instagram, Flying Pig United, Facebook, Twitter, Flying Pig United. My personal Twitter's at Mr. Flying Pig HD. Check out the website, flyingpigunited.com also. I'll be back in about an hour, lads and lasses. About an hour, lads and lasses, to do the FIFA stream. So make sure you keep a lookout for that. Make sure you've clicked the bell icon as well, like Quasimodo. Esmeralda, the bells! Make sure you've clicked the bell icon. That will notify you when we post and go live. Seth Smith, AR Dan, I hope you guys enjoyed the update there. Come back, have your say in a minute once this video is finished. And let me know your thoughts and opinions on the current rumours and the players, you know, Lingard to Nice, Fosu-Mensah out, you know, United not being linked to too many people at the moment. Come and have your say. Thank you, guys. AR Dan, St. Joseph, The Vutinator, Josh Drain, Seth Smith, Barry Stanton, Dizzy Red Devil, Seth Backrow, Liverpool Stadium, Mane, Mr. Miyagi, Vutinator, Aaron Homeyard, Gunshi, Rushmano, Mr. Speed. Okay, that's going to be it from me. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. This is The Pig. I'll see you tomorrow with another Manchester United transfer update. Stay classy. Come back. Watch the video later on. Us smashing up fools on FIFA in about an hour's time. Peace out, Holmes. This is The Pig. Take it easy and come on.